Okay, our next question is by Racia Ventisik. I think that's your name. I'm really sorry about mispronouncing it dreadfully. I'm sure I did.
It means Raisa.
And she's from California. Did you miss having a Lady Gaga in the 90s while you were a teenager to be a fan of and to identify with?
No, I guess I didn't, because I suppose I didn't know what a Lady Gaga was yet. I didn't know. I always knew it was my destiny to be an entertainer, but I didn't. I was ready to be the new thing. I always admired the women that I grew up watching, all the pop stars, Britney and Christina, and I was a big Layla K fan, and Madonna, and Blondie, and Patti Smith, and Linda Perry, and Four Non-Blondes. And I could go on and on and on about so many. But I guess I'm speaking specifically about when I was in the 90s. I was in 1990. I was 4. So I'm speaking specifically about until I was about 15 years old, which would mean that I was in my younger years. And I listened around when I was 13. That's when I started to really listen to older music. So I was more into Zeppelin and Queen and Pink Floyd. So I wasn't really. I kind of went through a transition where which is very much, you can see now in my performance style, much more androgynous. I was much more obsessed with male rock stars at a certain point, and Bowie to be particular. So I didn't identify with women as much in the 90s, I guess you could say, also. So I was more obsessed with men and grunge. I loved Kurt Cobain. I mean, I loved so many different kinds of music, but a female figure, perhaps I was too young to know what could become, but now here we are.